chance to check out the tabletop RPG series, Power Rangers Hyper Force. Yes. And if you don't know any of that, I watched the movie back in '95 and Turbo in theaters and the 2017 theaters alongside you all. So that's just cool to keep talking about. All right, so and we're gonna come out some stuff here, but we got some wonderful people who want to bring on stage. So I'm gonna do some names some people off. They're gonna come up on stage, and I'm gonna we got a new team. This is the Hasbro Force Rangers we got going on here. Starting with Vanessa Fung from Product Design. Next we got also from Product Design, Nick Lowe. And also from Product Design, Sandra Weiner. Then moving over to the studio, we got Melissa Flores. Also from the studio, Paul Strickland. The manager of global marketing, Mona On. And from global marketing, Beth Bamrick. Thank you all. Good to see you all here. So I believe, before we get into this, we have a little video. There's some people that want to say hi to you. They're not here. They're too busy making sure that Coral Harbor is safe. So we would like to check that out. All right, we're gonna do that again. That was a test, but you all have to act like you never saw it when it comes back. All right? All right. Cool. This was our Mariah Carey New Year's Eve moment at that. But we're gonna do this again. We're gonna act surprised. Yes, and also do not have your giant head in front of this mom. You're trying to see something. You might hide a ranger. We don't even know. It's like, talking about that four-head ranger. Thank you for being here. Cool. All right, we're just getting everything set up here. How y'all doing? That's good. Just who has been following this franchise since 1993? Oh my gosh. I love it. What was this one? Is that like I was in there, then around in space, my galaxy, and then off for a little bit, came back around, left a little bit around, then came back off, samurai, and come on, there's a little break around, a little bit work, but came back down,
super hot.
Thank you for helping me solve. Here you go. There's no time to waste.
We gotta run. Enjoy all the awesome announcements and surprises.
Love you guys. Go Power Rangers! Yeah! And of course, you can check out Power Rangers Beast Morphers on Nickelodeon. So yes, the Power Rangers definitely got some work to do, and there's always been a lot of work that the Power Rangers have to do, and you guys have obviously had a lot of work to do with the Power Rangers since having them come over to Hasbro. So let's just talk about that. What do you think is helpful to make this a fantastic show as a show to watch, as products to make, and for you guys to work on? What makes it all come together?
Great question. I think I would have to say teamwork, by far, right? I mean, it takes teamwork just to make the sound work here, so we're starting up great. But I think we're excited to really bring you guys a peek behind the curtain at what we do at Hasbro, and we're not only excited to bring you kind of this amazing new stories and explosions that we have for you, but we have an opportunity to really kind of blow things up a bit and be really creative as a team, which is really, really exciting. So again, it kind of all starts with teamwork, and as we like to say, teamwork makes the dream work. We have a lot of squad goals up here, and we have a lot of really cool things that we want to bring you guys, so we will jump right into it.
For an example of making that teamwork happen, let's talk about the Cheetah Blaster. I'd love to hear from the product design team just what the process was of having that be both in show as well as in product.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great one of the great
opportunities. You know, we always try to bring in new product from the Sentai scene. We collaborated. The design team created this awesome cheetah blaster inspired by the beast element of the new show. And I walked over to Paul. We walked over to Paul.
And you know, we have a great physical production team in New Zealand who's super open and eager to incorporate as much new elements into Power Rangers as they can. So one of those is the cheetah beast blaster.
Hi.
So this is the actual production prop that was manufactured for the show and became this awesome little Nerf gun or Nerf blaster for product. And then in addition, every season for Power Rangers, we have this giant Excel spreadsheet that we call the elements chart, and it breaks down every single element of that series. So every blaster, every weapon, every character, every villain.
Down to every little ant.
Yeah, because anything can become product if it becomes popular enough, or if the product team gets inspired by something, they can turn it into anything. So we meet with the studio team, Melissa and myself meet with Mona and Beth and the product development team. We were meeting weekly to go through every single name of every single element, coming up with all the call outs, working with the team in New Zealand as well to just finalize and flesh out all of that. So it truly is a collaborative effort.
And it's also to the credit of the Beast Morphers production team and our writers over there who take these awesome ideas where you say, we want to put in a cheetah blaster, and they're like, okay, and they figure out how to do it, and they do it really, really well. So really it is a very synergistic workflow that we all work together on. It's great.
And from a design perspective, for us to make these toys come to life and you actually see in the show is kind of like a magical experience. So it's so exciting. Like you finally hey, we're coming up with this idea. What do you think? Yeah, of course, we'll put it in. And it's like such a great thing for us. So more to come.
That's really cool. How many security people did it take you to bring that upstairs here?
A whole squad.
A whole entourage.
Okay, all right. So don't even think about it. Just don't mess with them. They gonna kick like that girl doing right there.
She's a level 10 gymnast.
Yes. So yes, like I said, that's really cool stuff that you can see in Power Rangers Beast Morphers. You can watch that. But you know what's just as cool as watching Power Rangers? Reading them. Yeah. That's right. Because sometimes the action scenes are from your imagination. So yes, we're going to talk a little bit about Boom Studios, who has a really awesome Power Rangers comic series going. And let's tip over to that. What can you tell us about the Power Rangers in the Boom Studios comic world?
Well, just as we work closely together with our franchise and our product team, we also really work closely together with our publishing team and Boom Studios, and it has really worked out so well for us where we get to tell these amazing stories that we wouldn't necessarily be able to tell on a younger skewing kids show. We really get to dive deep into mythology, and right now we're really embracing that with Necessary Evil. Has anybody read Necessary Evil? Yeah? Isn't it cool? It's so good, right? So we're taking, spoiler alert, we're really exploring what happened when Zach, Trini, and Jason went to the peace conference, except it wasn't a peace conference. What were they doing? What happened? What happened after Shattered Grid? Really amazing, cool stuff. Make sure to visit the Boom booth. They've got some amazing variant covers out there. They've got, we also have a Make-A-Wish cover for an orange Beast Morpher Ranger that we did for a boy named Tyler, whose wish was to become the Orange Ranger. But thanks to our friends at Booth, we get to talk a little more today about the Psychopath. Have you guys heard about the Psychopath? This is our first non-MMPR graphic novel, and it's going to be focusing on Corone, Astronema, and Andros, and what happens when the Psycho Rangers suddenly come back into the picture. And obviously, we get to really delve deep into Andros and Corone, and you guys have seen these beautiful designs. We get to also bring in a Boom original character that you've seen before, Psycho Green. He shows up. I'm not going to tell you how, but it's very cool. Get to see what makes him tick a little more. But thanks to our friends at Boom, we also get to really delve into the Psycho Rangers themselves, and for the first time, get to see them as civilians. Now, we saw 3 of them as civilians in the actual show, but now we really got to really play with the designs and do something really cool for all of them. So here you're seeing Pink, and you're seeing our Psycho Ranger Green, and these are, I'm sorry, I can't read these, so you guys are gonna have to tell me, is that black?
Psycho red and blue.
There you go. And also, I mean, in each one of them, we wanted to make sure that they had a really distinct, unique design. We wanted to make sure a few looked like aliens, but they still looked humanoid. We're going to get to really dive deeper into what makes the psychos psycho and how that really affects Astronema and Corone, who was responsible for creating them. So really make sure, check that out, October 15th. It's so good, you guys. Paul Allor wrote it for us, and we have Giuseppe, who's actually doing the art. I can't tell you enough about it. I've read it, Paul's read it. It's really freaking good. So please check out our Boom books. They're amazing. If you're not reading them, you should, because they're fantastic.
Yep. I was going to ask, because, obviously Power Rangers has been going on for over 25 years. Do you feel like having the comic books hit a certain audience, or be able to explore some stories where then you have the TV show and then we had the movie a couple years back? Like, do you feel like it's fun to sort of play around with the franchise in different properties for maybe different audiences, or within the same audience?
Absolutely. I mean, what we really want to do with the Power Rangers is we want, or at least with the books, as opposed to a TV show, the TV show is always going to be skewing a little bit younger. We're selling toys, so it's going to be a little bit of a younger audience. But we know we have an older audience, too. We know we have Ranger fans that have been with us for 26, 27 years, and so we want to service them, and these books are a really fantastic way to do that, because we're taking Power Rangers and we're really diving deep in that mythology. We're exploring things. We're asking these what-if questions that everybody's always asked. We get to really play with it, go a little deeper, a little darker, and what we really want to do is have something for everyone, and that's kind of how we do it.
That's cool. And it's not, I know it's not added here, but you also helped make one of my fan service dreams, or are about to make one of my fan service dreams come true. So that's really happy. Can I mention that? Can I talk about that? Can we say that one? It got announced, right? So.
I mean, you got announced. You can say.
Yeah, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers and the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Woo! That was just for me. I'm glad you guys are. I was just like.
We were thinking about Andre.
Oh, what's that?
Yeah, that was all for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes. You're welcome. No, I'm really excited about that. Whoa!
So who's ready for our first product reveal? Yeah! So every time you hear that sting, you're gonna have to expect something new and exciting.
All right, well, let's
So
see
what
what
could
this
it
new
be?
exciting thing
Something
is.
ultra, maybe?
Let's see what happens. What do we have here?
Who knows what happens with Zords? The Zords combine to become a Megazord. In this case, we've got 5 that combine to the Ultra Zord. And what's so cool about this is that you can buy them separately, but in this case, we've got it all combined together. And it stands at over 15 inches tall. Super glorious, comes with this amazing lift. Yes.
Very convenient, very
Ranger
convenient.
figures to scale to the Ultra Zord. It's super cool. Yeah. And this amazing package, so you can see them in all its glory, all of the accessories. Yeah, we're super excited. Super excited.
That's beautiful, but that's beautiful, right? Like, that's looking good.
It's pretty ultra, mega, ultra Zord.
It's a very,
Futuristic.
it's very ultra. Beast X, Ultra Zord. So it's very nice.
So if you're that excited, you can also pre-order this tonight at 5:30. It's an Amazon exclusive, also available on Amazon.
Oh man, find some Wi-Fi. Find some Wi-Fi. Oh, very cool, very nice. That looks awesome. That looks awesome. Now, of course, we got that Lightning Collection going on, and there's an exclusive right here at Comic-Con. Yeah, give it up for the Lightning Collection. Yeah. Yes, I love them. So we actually have an exclusive right here at San Diego Comic-Con for the Lightning Collection, the red Mighty Morphin and Gold Zeo pack.
Yep. Yeah, so something we want to remind you guys is what's really cool about this not only is the premium package, but as you slide it open, it actually comes with both Jason in his Red Dragon Shield version and also the Seal Gold Ranger version. And what's really special is Red Ranger actually come with the Power Blaster with all the accessory that he ever needs. And what's cool about this, in the next page, you will see it's the Power Blaster actually can come in pieces. Everything is detachable, so you can really play with it in such a small scale. And also for CO Go Ranger, seems like he has some really cool weapon that someone brought the life-size props here. I saw it.
Whoa!
And we know that it has some really cool action with the power staff, so we actually provide both versions, the open and closed, for you to play with. So make sure you check it out at our booth. Yeah, there you go.
What's your name, Ed? Give it up for Ed. Oh! The sting happened again! What do we got now? Oh! Wave 2! So yes, let's talk about Lightning Collection Wave 2.
Yeah, so it's almost here. The very first one is, you guys have seen him. Yep, it's our Beast Morpher Red Ranger that you guys have actually seen at a New York Toy Fair, but that's not all for this wave. Guess who is next? Yep, it's Beast Morpher Go Ranger. We know there's so much love around Beast Morpher, so we really want to include And that's something really special about this one, this Lightning collection. They always come with their really cool civilian hat. So in this case, it's Ned. He is the scientist behind the whole team and create all this cool weapon. And also, of course, we'll include his really cool accessory and also that little cool explosion special effect to showcase all his dynamic poses and actions.
I love it. So we got a couple of Beast Morphers coming out as Legacy Lightning Collection figures. I love that.
Is it going to be another Beast Morpher, or what do we have next?
Oh, we have more?
Yeah.
Who else do we have?
Yeah. Yes, Pink Ranger. Oh! I'm like, when we were doing this line, I was like, we really have to have a girl. You know what? Pink Ranger is always everybody's favorite. It's my favorite. Let's do it. And then that's how that happened. And what's really cool about this is there are so many unique things that we are trying in Power Rangers Lightning Collection. So in the next page, you will see actually not only she has a civilian head, but we are trying something about the articulation. I know it's a little bit funny, but that's not funny. It's really cool. It's the first time ever a really smaller torso action figure gets this butterfly articulation on the shoulder. So in this case, it's perfect because, you know, Pink Ranger, she hold a bow and do a lot of shooting. So this is really the perfect way to showcase her. So very first time, butterfly shoulder joint, really hopefully you guys can enjoy posing her in many, many cool ways.
That's really cool.
Okay.
Oh, wait. How did that get in there?
Wait, what are you trying?
that? Okay,
I just
so
love the happy face on Kimberly on that. Can I just say, like, when that first picture where she's just like, yeah, I'm here. That's so cute. That's so cute.
yeah, but see, another way to show great articulations.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, and
So cool. So that's it, right? That's all the...
that's it, right? But I remember there are always four
There's
in a
more?
wave. What? Yes, 4 in a wave. Okay, who is that?
You spoiled yourself!
I just saw it. We feel it ourselves. That's okay. You saw it.
You know, you've seen the show. You know how it works. You know how the morph goes. Yeah.
No guessing. So jump right into it. Lost Galaxy Magnet Defender. Each wave, we always want something surprising that like will shock you guys. Is it shock enough to have Magnet Defender? And what's really cool, also very first time have a action figure that has a really cool cape. We actually choose to sculpt the cape so you can actually see all those like folding fabric at the back. And also Meta Defender comes with his weapon that actually in both the sword version and also the blaster version to play with. So in one pack, all the accessories come with great value. And last but not least, something we really want to highlight was we are really proud to have this photoreal face process. And as you know, there are so many characters, and we want to have this real civilian head. And how can we get this realistic face is this really unique technique that we take the actor's portrait and we do this something really special technique to extract the facial expression and then print directly on the 16-inch figure head. So here's some couple examples. And what's fun about this is there are a lot of old pictures. We have to dig it up. And in this case, we find some really high-res Kimberly's photo reference to achieve what we want to deliver in a 6-inch scale action figures. Hopefully you guys will really like it.
And actually for the Beast Morphin Rangers, we shot them on site at Power Morphicon right before they were revealed to the world. So.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot of teamwork.
So I'm actually curious about the decision to decide to, because we've gotten a lot of figures where it's just the Ranger like helmet. So I was like, I'm curious why, what kind of came into the decision of doing the photorealistic heads and having them whatever swappable.
I think the sole reason is as Hasbro kind of evolving, we are always looking for innovation, new way to really bring not only authenticity, but also what's really true from the show. So not only in the Power Rangers is a great example. We know that it's not only the Ranger itself, but we all fall in love with the character themselves. So it's really fun to have the actual human head and also find a way to capture their iconic facial expression in like a really cool way, happy smile. So we are really trying to have a different avenue to deliver a variety of collection for action figure collector level of items for you guys.
Well, thank you for that. Thank you. Yeah. That's really awesome. I love being able to do that.
So
There's the packaging.
Yep, so we're really excited to continue our partnership with the artist Tom Whalen to continue doing our packaging. Shout out to our branding team. So we're very excited to continue on with this exclusive, really special packaging from Tom Whalen. So with all that said, you can pre-order this on Pulse tonight at 5:30 p.m. So make sure you have that Wi-Fi, like Andre said.
That Wi-Fi. Nice.
All right, guys. So for this fan item, we really wanted to point out that we really listen to you guys a lot when it comes to our figures. And I'd like to play a little game with you guys and have you guys listen and help me announce this item real quick. That's right. The Putty Patroller. All right. Good job, guys.
After a couple of Comic-Con parties, some of y'all might sound like that.
Not again. The next one is a little tough. I don't know if you guys will be able to get it. Let's see if you can give it a shot. Woo! That's right. We're bringing you Green Ranger, and not only Green Ranger, but the Fighting Spirit Tommy version with his awesome premium deco on his helmet, as well as the white holster on his other side, paired together with this is actually a super putty. So not only do you get his awesome Gollum rock hands, we gave you exclusive the sword arm and the boulder fist as well, as some awesome effects and sort of darkness, and again, of course, our photoreal printed portrait of Tommy with his amazing ponytail.
Nice. All right.
So this too will be available for pre-order at 5:30 p.m. on Pulse.
Y'all got something to do at 5:30 p.m. You had dinner plans, change them right now. You got to order some stuff. All right, that's really cool. That's very nice. Love that light. Oh. Oh, we got some Beast Morphers stuff to talk about. Yeah, so we got, of course, let's go turn it back to Beast Morphers.
Beast Morphers, we launched in March this year with the first 8 episodes. I came onto the brand right in the early development of Dino Charge, and Beast Morphers by far has been my most favorite season to not only work on, but to watch as well. With the core pillars of Power Rangers like diversity, action, we have these really high production values in Beast Morphers this season that I don't think we've seen before. Melissa, if you want to speak to more of that.
Yeah, we really wanted to make sure to amp up the civilian fights. I know that was something that we really loved for the early seasons. We really tried to amp it up here. We went out of our way to really cast amazing actors who were also really physical. And have you guys noticed more civilian fighting, at least in Beast Morphers? It's fun. It's fun, right? And so we really, we love the cast. They're so dynamic and incredible, and just the concept itself is so fun and unique. And it's been a lot of fun working with Chip Lynn and his team on the show.
Yeah, and I know, Hasbro is, thrilled with how Beast Morphers has been performing. We have great partners in the U.S. with Nickelodeon, so expect to see a lot more support from them, both on air and digitally. And then we're rolling out Beast Morphers internationally as well, and we have a lot of great distribution platforms for that. So I think you guys came to see something, right, for Beast Morphers? Yeah. Unfortunately, we couldn't get something in time, so we're going to actually act it out for you the remainder of this season. I hope you guys are cool with that.
Little play. Okay.
So I'll be playing the part of Devin the Red Ranger. I'm just kidding. So you guys want to see the trailer for what's to come on Beast Morphers? Yeah. All right. Guys, you guys sound bored. Get excited. This is Beast Morphers we're talking about. Let's see it.
There we go.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
Beth, I think you can
Ready?
hit it, girl.
All right.
The Rangers are doomed.
Activate Beast X mode. Deploy Beast X King Sword. Jason?
I think we have a little surprise for you guys.
Everyone, the original red Mighty Morphin Power Ranger, Austin St. John! Yeah, come on up. Take over.
San Diego, what up? I am super excited I could come back to partner with Hasbro for season 2 of Beast Morphers. You guys are having an amazing con, is that right? Is that right? Tell you what, I will be back in 2020 just for you. So I got a little something I want to say, and I'm wondering how many of you can say it with me. And let's rock the foundations. Are you with me? Follow me here. Go, go, Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. On your feet. Go, go, Power Rangers. Go, go, Power Rangers. Come on, like you mean it. One more time. I love it. That's it. Much love. Thank you so much, San Diego. God bless.
Austin St. John, everyone. Austin St. John. I have some questions. Can we just like do a little rewind real quick?
I don't have any answers for you.
Oh my gosh, you can't do that!
We're super excited about season 2. Stay tuned for more.
Well, there you go. So yeah, but no, that's really cool. That's really awesome. That's that kind of stuff going on. Have you found with Hasbro being involved and having the show, and as well as, like you said, mixing the merch and everything, are there any things that you're noticing that are like new or different or experimental or unique that in this recent experience of dealing with Power Rangers?
I mean, we're all sitting together.
Yeah.
I think just workflow, we're able to
Yeah.
get things done like immediately. Like we can walk over to product development and just ask them a question, and or they can tweak something for us, and then we can send it off to be sculpted immediately by production team in New Zealand. So it's just incredible. Like,
Yeah, and I think we could do better product integration. Like we can just ask when are the cast recording, and we can ask for lines to put in the toy. So it's really like true integration that we can really bring.
Yeah, it's been great working with us and also New Zealand. Just really just the flexibility that comes with being able to work so closely together. Weekly meetings, we work together every single day. We're not studio and franchise. We're really all one team, and that's really what makes it special.
Very cool. Very cool. I'm gonna freeze frame that trailer and look at some sort of stuff later. All right. I believe we have maybe another thing. Maybe. I preempted it.
There's more.
Hold on,
Are you guys ready? I think we need a drum roll for this one.
Yeah, get a drum roll, guys.
But first, we have a clip.
Energy. All right, let's see what we got here.
All right, who still has goosebumps? I don't know about you guys.
Alpha and I felt it was time to create an even more powerful Ranger to combat Lord Zed and his diabolical evil. To that end, a candidate was selected and a new Power Ranger was created. And now, my friends, I present to you the White Ranger.
What do we have here? What do we have here? Oh, we have it here! I'm already looking at the photo. That's a nice photo. And then I turn around, it's right there. All right.
What do we take it there? That's right, everybody. We brought you the White Ranger helmet. We actually worked really hard, and we're lucky enough to be able to take some of the actual props in the show helmets. We 3D scanned them and actually brought you. The most awesome version of this helmet we could possibly do. Inside, we actually have a nice, awesome, adjustable comfort strap, so it should be able to fit practically everybody.
It's a magnet.
Oh.
Andre, I know where you live, so.
Spec. Yeah, you know how much they cost.
Teamwork. It goes back to teamwork.
Give me the forehead test. I gotta make sure. Okay, cool. Keep talking.
So, we took a lot of time and care to make sure that we could get the fit and the look just right. So those proportions are perfect. We sculpted it down to every little detail. So not only will it look good on your head while you're walking around and fighting Lord Zed, but it'll look awesome in your collection on the shelf with this awesome display stand that it also comes with.
I love that. I love that. So you can wear it, you can also display it. It's so nice.
Here you can see our entire Hong Kong office, because sometimes we do things the old-fashioned way and just walk around with the helmet and put it on people's heads to make sure it fits. So here is about a dozen people trying on the helmet. Yeah.
So guess what you can do at 5:30 p.m. tonight? You can pre-order this bad boy.
Okay, here's what we gotta do. Everyone's gotta go to like the same place and like have like a 5:30 like flash mob pre-order. And I want to see on the news tonight like the Marriott Marquis's Wi-Fi just like went down because a bunch of people ordered Power Ranger stuff at the same time. Oh my gosh. But I'm sorry. So yes.
So that is actually what we have for you guys. We really appreciate you guys being here. You know, because of you guys, this is why we're here. So we hope you guys are just as excited about what we shared today and what's to come as we are. You know, we really think that everyone is a ranger. All of you are rangers just like we are, and we really take that to heart. So thank you from all of us up here. We really appreciate you guys very, very much. So all of the products that we showed you today, come to the booth after. We still have a couple things to do. But come to the booth right after, and stuff will be on display so you guys can see it up close and personal. Take your photos, ask us questions. It will all be around. So with that, I just want to remind you guys where you can find us on social media. You know where we are. But we are going to be hitting some of the other cons globally as well, which we're really excited about, and that's going to be a really cool opportunity for us. So make sure you guys are kind of following along with what we're doing. So with that, I think we're going to open it up for questions.
All right, yes, we're gonna do a little Q&A, so if you wanna line up, looking for young people as well as older to come up and ask questions. Let me just say, question, we wanna get through as many people as possible, so let's keep it tight. Exactly, like what he said. Yeah, so just keep it tight, let's move along, and we'll see what we can answer. All right? Yes.
One thing, sorry. I would just say, if there are any kids who have questions and you wanna come up first,
Yes.
you can do that too.
Yeah,
Come on, little ones.
got this, take it. Okay.
Oh.
Sorry, we gotta,
Yep. Go for it.
Yeah, go ahead. Come on
Go
up.
for it. Come on. Yeah.
What's your question? How do they get the behind them?
The explosions?
Yeah. It's runoff from the process. Who can explain it? Who watched RPM? All right. Who knows how to explain it? Who watched RPM? I need somebody who can explain the explosions. Go for it.
So it's when the morphing grid, it gives off the residual extra energy when they morph.
Residual energy that burns off into amazing colors. Yes.
Now I hope like 20 years later that kid is here telling someone else that exact same thing. We're gonna pass it on. Cool. Next.
Are you guys gonna make a Lightning Series Megazord?
Ooh, Lightning Series Megazord. That's a good question. All right. Got the family feud.
We'll take that
applause
into
there.
consideration.
This has been a very, so we recognize that this has been a popular question all day. So we will take that into consideration.
Hey everyone, thanks for coming, and just thank you for rescuing and liberating the Power Rangers license for the good of all fans.
Thank you.
How is progress going on that new movie they were talking about on Reddit?
We're super excited about the future of Power Rangers. When we have news to share, we will absolutely share it. But we love the future of the brand, and we're very excited to see where it goes.
Great answer.
Great answer.
Yes.
Did I not answer your question well enough? Did that work? Thank you.
And that's the answer you knew you was gonna get. Now,
Kind of related, actually. Power Rangers has always valued the power and diversity. As someone who's autistic, I was ecstatic that the 2017 film not only introduced an autistic ranger, but was revolutionary in that it portrayed Billy's neurodivergence positively, not as a joke or a flaw. It was just part of who Billy was, and I know a lot of LGBT+ people felt the same way about Trini. With the heartbreaking decision not to continue that film series, how will Power Rangers ensure it moves forward rather than back in the representation of neurodiverse and LGBT people?
First of all, I just want to say thank you for that question because it's very important. I think it's important to all of us up here, and I know it's important to you guys. So I think what you're going to find is that we are going to continue to support everyone. And so we really, and I said this before, but honestly, we really feel like everyone is a ranger. We don't care your background, where you're from, how you grew up, who you love, it doesn't matter. So that's what we're going to continue to do.
It if you look on this panel, at the diversity on this panel, these are the people behind Power Rangers, and we absolutely want to make sure it's reflected in media as well.
Okay.
You guys are going all out with the Power Rangers this year, and those toys alone definitely says a lot. But if you could have a crossover between the Power Rangers and any other Hasbro franchise, what would it be?
Like you.
Andre, do you have a suggestion?
Oh, I got. I'm letting them ask the questions. We'll talk later.
I mean, I've got one, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if it's all.
But what would you want?
Do you have one? Do you have one?
What would you? You got one?
Do you have one off the bat?
Baby alive. Baby alive.
Transformers My Little Pony? Yeah, right here.
Great, good to know.
I'm sorry. Power Ponies would be freaking awesome. I'll say it. I'll say it. I would love it. You put a pony in that helmet, I bought.
The amazing thing about Hasbro IP is that it's so diverse and it's also so action-packed. You could literally have 1,000 different answers to that question, and it would each be awesome. So honestly, the sky's the limit. It's just right now we're focusing on Power Rangers as Power Rangers, but you never know in the future.
Power Ranger Potato Head. Mr. Potato Head, Power Ranger. Go ahead.
Just a suggestion for that guy's question, HasCon exclusive.
Ooh.
But, my question is, MMPR Pink figure that you showed, it comes with the Kimberly head, sorry. I was wondering if there's a chance that we might get a variant with the cat head?
No. What did we just say? Everyone is a ranger. We will not do that here. We will not.
I mean, as we develop these Lightning Collection figures, we want to make sure we have a huge library to work with, so sky's the limit, and we want to make sure we're capturing all the versions that we can, so stay tuned.
Duly noted.
So is there, so is there any chance that we are going to be getting any Lightning Collection Morphers?
We are very focused on 2019. But again, duly noted.
Checklist.
Longtime Power Ranger fan, first time Comic-Con attendee.
All right, welcome.
Thank you.
Good luck at 5:30.
I will, thank you. I just want to say he stole my question, so just praise. Thank you so much for your work for keeping this franchise alive and ongoing with just new and exciting things and toys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no. Thank you.
Hi, my question's a bit of a stretch. I know in the past there was an announcement in Japan that they're doing a collaboration of all the, well, not all of them, but a bunch of female Rangers coming together to have their own spin-off show. Is there been any news about that show, like ongoing, or is it going to come to America on television?
Well, we can't really speak for Toei or for Super Sentai.
Yeah, I didn't know if it was.
But as a fan, I think it's freaking awesome, and I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, the concept is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sentai moms, yes.
Everyone's a ranger, even moms. So.
Yeah, and quick suggestion: if the Power Rangers ever do get a gay-focused ranger, have them be a neon ranger. That'd be awesome. Neon colors.
Well, regarding the cat head from before, they could probably release Zeo Ranger 1, and you could probably just use that head on Kimberly's body if you wanted to ape that idea.
Oh, I've been swapping heads already. Yeah,
I know, me too.
Yeah.
Too. I guess my question is, I really want Trini. And my question is, in the Sentai footage, she obviously was a male in Japan, and how would you go ahead and tackle a Lightning Edition version of Trini? Because she had a male body in the stock footage, but she's obviously female.
Yeah. We are drafting off of Power Rangers from our version, so if we were to ever do anything like that, we would consider the American version.
Yeah, Trini was not the only one who had female substitution for a male ranger.
Yeah. Thank you.
Up next.
Hey guys, thanks for being here. I really like the presentation. I just have kind of a little concern is that it seems to be a little more like Mighty Morphin focused and Beast Morpher focused? Is there going to be like Zeo or Time Force or RPM or anything? I mean, a lot of you talked about the rich history of Power Rangers. I just want to make sure that's not ignored or anything.
I think you're absolutely right. I think you're only seeing, we're scratching at the surface. You only saw like a couple waves, and we can't wait to share with you what's to come. So, just wait and see.
Yeah. Other than the lightning line, I mean, is there other stuff coming? Maybe, possibly.
In terms of the figures?
Anything.
If you look at the Play School toys, they have there's more than Mighty Morphin. There's Wild Forest, there's a couple of others, and we have, in the books, we're also trying to expand. We're trying to really focus on the legacy of Power Rangers, but because there's such a huge selection to choose from, it kind of has to take a little bit of an anthology approach. That being said, there's a lot of love. Like, my favorite season is in space. I know you have favorite seasons, so trust me, that representation is here. We just got to get there.
Yeah. All right, fair enough. Thank you.
Thank you.
Given that Hasbro now owns Transformers and the Power Rangers, and the Hasbro Transformers line at this stage is doing blast effect parts for their toys, is there any plans in the future to blast effect compatibility ports on the Power Ranger Megazords or on the action figures for general release?
So I would say we're always looking at different opportunities, but I think for right now, we can only share what we have for 2019. And I'll say whatever we do for Power Rangers needs to make sense for Power Rangers and be true to kind of the story and the heritage that it has. So I would just stay tuned.
Not in the meantime, but super. Thank you very much.
Cool. So I'm getting the wrap-up symbol in the back, so this might be our last question right here. So just let you know.
Well,
guys.
I want to say thank you. The Lightning collection is so cool. I've had other, expressions of those figures, and just collecting them again it's like brand new again. It's awesome. I love the putty with the Tommy two-pack. But one thing I would love to see is a single-carded putty, and the one blast effect I've always wanted was the chest explosion. And I would love it if it comes with the putty, and then if you buy a bunch of putties, you have the Rangers too, and it's all interchangeable. But I've always wanted a chest explosion. It's so random, but I would love it.
Great suggestion. Great question.
All right, last one. Question.
I have a question. Will Power Rangers team up with the Super Sentai Rangers in their universe, like in the Japanese version and the crossover in the American version?
I think right now we're focused on just Power Rangers itself. In the future, you never know. But right now, we're just focusing on Power Rangers and establishing Power Rangers under Hasbro.
Oh. Okay.
Cool. Well, thank you all for all your questions. And thanks to everyone on this panel. Thank you all for all your information and insight and those upcoming things. What time? What time are we? What time? I love how some people said 5:30 and other people said Morphin time. Both are right. Both are right. Thank you all for being here at this Hasbro Power Rangers San Diego Comic-Con.
And thank you, Andre.
Check out their booth. I'm Andre. You guys have a wonderful rest of the time at San Diego Comic-Con. Thank you.